Hey everyone, this is Naren and welcome back to a new session of English with me. To improve English, you need to improve your speaking, writing, reading and listening. Yes, you need to improve your listening skills to be fluent in English, to speak English fluently, to speak English faster, to learn English easily. Because when you improve your listening skill, when you listen to different native speakers, different English slangs, different English styles, you can catch up English very fast. When you watch movies, you're listening to English. Sometimes you won't catch what is being said. So to improve all those, you need to improve your English listening skill. So I am here to help you improve your English listening skill. Let's practice English together. Let's practice listening English together. This session includes different activities. I'll give you different paragraphs. There will be comprehension, conversations, and let that be a kind of surprise. I'll reveal each one when we reach that point. So I don't want to disclose what will be there in this video. You have to wait and see what all surprises are waiting for you in this video. And by the end of this video, you will know how to listen to English and learn English properly. So let's not waste our time and start our video. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot one thing. Quick, grab a notebook and a pen. That is the important thing that you need in this video. Okay, now let's move on to our video. Let's start with a warm-up exercise. Just like we do a warm-up before our workout, let's get our ears tuned in for this activity. I'll read a short passage. Just note down what all important points you are listening to. Whatever you feel like important is, like some words or any phrases, whatever you feel is important, just jot it down. Don't pause the video or anything. Just jot down what you listen to. Don't pause or don't slow down or do anything. Go with the pace. Like when I'm speaking, write it down. Okay? And from now on, there won't be any subtitles. You will have to listen. Keep your ears open. Let's move on to the passage. Welcome to today's listening practice session. In this video, we will work on various exercises to improve your understanding of spoken English. Listening is a crucial skill that helps you understand conversations, watch movies without subtitles, and communicate effectively. So guys, that's it. That was a short paragraph that helps you understand what is there in this video. What does listening do to you? Now let's move on to the interactive listening activities. Our first activity is dictation challenge. I'll dictate a short passage and like the other one we did earlier, right? But there is a slight difference. Listen carefully and write down what you hear. You can pause the video in between to write down. Okay, there is no issue in pausing. I read it very slowly. Write down what all you're listening to. You don't have to, like the earlier one, write down the important points or phrases. You have to write the whole thing. What all I'm reading, you have to write everything. So pause after each sentence. Let's move on to the paragraph. Every morning, I wake up early to go for a run. The fresh air and the sound of birds chirping makes it a perfect start to my day. After my run, I usually have a healthy breakfast which gives me energy for the rest of the day. I hope you all were able to follow this short passage. I think you all wrote down each sentence, right? There were only 3 sentences, short sentences. Okay. Now, if there is any mistake in your passage, that's all right. That's quite normal. Making mistakes is a part of your learning process. So, listening and writing can bring some mistakes in between, but that's all right. This is our first stage. There are more videos coming up, and by the end of 10th or 15th video, you'll be like perfect listeners in English. Okay? Now you must be wondering what you wrote is wrong or right. So to know whether you have written the correct answers, I'll just write down this passage and the earlier passage in the description. You can check in the description and see if your passage is right or not. That's all right if it is not right, okay? Now let's move on to our second activity. Now let's listen to a conversation. I'll read both sides of the conversation, but I won't change my voice, or I won't say this is speaker 1 or this is speaker 2. You need to guess and write it yourself. Like 1 for the speaker 1, the first person, and 2 for the second person. Again 1, then 2. Like that, the conversation will go on. So let's listen to this conversation. Keep your ears all ready. Listen carefully to understand the context and the responses. Okay, let's start. Hi, have you planned your vacation for this year? Not yet. I'm thinking about going to the mountains. What about you? I have already booked a trip to the beach. I love the ocean. That sounds amazing. Maybe I should consider the beach too. Wow, a beautiful, short, cute little conversation about beaches and holidays. I hope you all were able to follow me and wrote down the conversation. Like the other passages, I will write this conversation in the description. Please do check the description and see if your answer is right. So we finished both our activities. Now let's move on to a bit complex, not very hard. Complex means a bit harder. Okay, but not very hard one. A little complex activity. It's actually an exercise. Listening comprehension exercise. For this activity, I'll read out a bit longer passage. And you have to listen to this passage. Don't write it down or do anything, okay? I'll read out this passage and I'll ask you some questions after reading this passage. You need to write the answer, okay? I'll ask some questions related to this passage. You will write answers for those questions. You don't have to write any paragraphs or any questions or anything. You just have to write the answer for the questions I'm asking you after the passage, okay? There won't be any subtitles or you cannot see the paragraph. It's all about listening. So listen to this paragraph very carefully. Last weekend, I visited a new art museum in the city. The museum had a wide variety of exhibits ranging from modern art to ancient sculptures. One of my favorite exhibits was a collection of paintings by local artists. The vibrant colors and unique styles were truly inspiring. After touring the museum, I had lunch at a nearby cafe, which served delicious sandwiches and coffee. It was a wonderful day spent exploring art and enjoying good food. I know it's a bit difficult to just listen to such a long paragraph just once and then answer. I'll do one thing, I'll just read this again for you, okay? And then I'll ask you the questions. Last weekend, I visited a new art museum in the city. The museum had a wide variety of exhibits ranging from modern art to ancient sculptures. One of my favorite exhibits was a collection of paintings by local artists. The vibrant colors and unique styles were truly inspiring. After touring the museum, I had lunch at a nearby cafe, which served delicious sandwiches and coffee. It was a wonderful day spent exploring art and enjoying good food. Now let me ask you some questions. Answer each one, okay? The first question is, what type of museum did the speaker visit? What type of museum did the speaker visit? Did you write your answer? What about revealing the answer now itself? I'm not waiting to finish all the questions. I'll reveal each answer after each question. So the first answer is, it's an art museum. Art museum. How many of you got the right answers? Okay, that's all right. Even if it's wrong, that's all right. Now let's move on to our second question. What was the speaker's favorite exhibit? What was the speaker's favorite exhibit? The right answer is a collection of paintings by local artists. A collection of paintings by local artists. Third question. Where did the speaker have lunch? Where did the speaker have lunch? The right answer is at a nearby cafe. At a nearby cafe. The fourth question. How did the speaker describe the day? How did the speaker describe the day? The right answer is a wonderful day exploring art and enjoying good food. A wonderful day exploring art and enjoying good food. So guys, that's all the activities related to listening skills in English. Now before winding up, I would like to do a reflection and analysis. Let's reflect on our progress. What was the most challenging task or activity of today's exercises? Which one did you felt the most difficult? Comment your answer. Also comment down which activity helped you the most to improve your listening skill. Which one did you feel is the best to improve your listening skill? For different person it's different. So to you, which one is the best? Don't forget to comment down your answers. Today, we have practiced together to improve your listening skills through different activities and exercises. Remember, consistent practice and exposure to various audio materials can help you improve your English faster. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be back with a new video soon. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Bye.